what folks are asking for. The people out here, they have very specific demands. They want an assault weapons ban. They want universal background checks. You hear mentions of red flag laws. One thing that you continue to also hear, Nicole, is a deep pessimism that they'll get any of that. But that's not stopping them. They say that they still want to be here. They still want to let their voice be heard. They want to put pressure on people outside because it's so important to them. And for them, it's a matter of life and death, Nicole.
Do these protesters feel a different sort of wind at their back with the speaking out that has crossed culture? You had Steve Kerr ahead of Game 4 of the NBA Final give a passionate speech. You had the Miami Heat make an announcement to call members of Congress. You had other sportscasters using their platforms. You had the Yankees and Tampa, I think, turn over their social media channels to advocate for gun safety and gun reform. Do the protesters in the street feel that wind at their back as they confront what looks like a pretty fortified NRA conference?
Yeah, I think they definitely feel the wind at their backs. I think the unfortunate thing, Nicole, and I'm sure you understand this exact feeling, they felt this feeling before. People thought that after Sandy Hook that there would be some change at a federal level. People thought after the shooting in El Paso that there would be change at the state and federal level in terms of how people have access to guns and people's access to guns. So they feel like they've been let down before, and you continue to hear that is not going to stop them from doing that. And that's why you have scenes like the one we're seeing here, where you're having those verbal confrontations. It's important to note, I haven't seen anything physical here. It's been just the verbal confrontations, but you get the passion, you get the tension, and that's because both sides, people on both sides, see this as an essential issue. They see this as a matter of life and death. I've been talking to some of the convention goers. They say their heart breaks with what you saw with the school shooting this week, but they feel that the Second Amendment and their protections are what are more important, and they fear that that any progress that they do, if they give up on increase in the age to purchase a weapon, for example, they fear that will turn into something worse, a full-on confiscation. So that's what you're hearing from the passion on both sides, Paul.
Well, one is passion, the other's delusion, but I know that is the view. Shaq Brewster